There he is right there. Johnny Reb. We found him. Waiting on Down and Out to finish taking a picture. And then it will be revealed to me how far we are from home, actually, because I'm a little concerned. Good.
So this guy's pretty interesting. Anselm J. McLaurin. He was the first governor of Mississippi to be elected under the Mississippi Constitution of 1890, which disenfranchised most blacks by raising barriers to voter registration. These changes essentially ended the competitiveness of the Republican Party in the state, as well as severely weakened the Populist Party. The last Confederate veteran elected as governor, McLaurin won the 1895 election, defeating populist Frank Burkett. He served from 1896 to 1900.
This is Raleigh, and don't know what they're doing. It says 18, which will go to Puckett that way. But it looks like this takes us into downtown Raleigh, which we're looking at a courthouse, right?
Yeah. So here's a crazy fact. A great-great-grandson of McLaurin was actor and comedian Robin Williams, who was given McLaurin as his middle name.
Wow. And McLaurin was the last Civil War veteran to become governor. It's pretty crazy.
Isn't that crazy? Wait, there's a courthouse, isn't it?
No, we're not going there.
I think we've been here, because I remember it was cute.
Yeah, I know we've been here.
Yeah.
Subway. It's handy to have a little downtown subway. And there's this little crafty place, Antiques, here. And the corner studio up there. Cute. Oh, the Harrison Hotel, that was in your thing.
Oh, yeah.
Built in 1845, the hotel, once located on this site, was among the first public buildings in Raleigh. During the Civil War, it was used as headquarters for Colonel Robert Lowry, future governor of Mississippi. Political figures including Jefferson Davis, Governors Lowry, McLaurin, and Bilbo made frequent campaign stops here. So Lowry was from here?
Well, I think Lowry wasn't he the one who was born in South Carolina? Because but clearly they moved here to, with his family or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a dated looking building.
Yeah. But so Lowry was the one who went to Free State of Jones and dealt with them, and then became a general late in the war. And then McLaurin is the one who's Robin Williams' great granddad.
Great. It says great. But you think that far back, but.
Did I miss it again? There. Okay, Smith County Courthouse.
Where's their Confederate statue?
Don't know.
It seems unlikely that they don't have one.
Built in 1913, the Smith County Courthouse was designed by Weathers Foley Company of Memphis in the neoclassical style. Cost of construction was $50,000. The present structure replaced an earlier courthouse on this site, built in 1892, which burned in 1912. Renovations were made to this courthouse in 1974.
Well, and it also sounded like maybe they replaced the dome in even later than that.
Right.
Raleigh Flower and Gift Shop building.
At the courthouse, and there is no Confederate statue. There are a lot of war memorials, but that's kind of weird because Smith County is also
has the cowboy church.
Smith County is also like 70% white.
Yes, and it's got like Confederate, big Confederate names that show up on the Raleigh page in Wikipedia.
Right.
Robert Lowry, governor. He was born in South Carolina, as not a small number of them were. Somewhere came in. Commanded at Shiloh, suffered heavy casualties, and he was wounded. In early 1864, he led the troops that were sent to put down the local quote-unquote uprising of citizens near Jones County.
Right.
So that's Free State of Jones. Between 1882 and 1890, he was the Democratic governor of Mississippi, serving two four-year terms. He could be called a bourbon Democrat, which is actually really interesting. Now so he was there before they made all the 1890 Constitution, right?
We're in Bay Springs now, which is in Jasper County, because this trip is going completely off the rails.
All right, where's the Jasper County Courthouse?
It's going to have one?
I don't know. I'll look it up.
Green sign for an academy.
Oh, there's an academy.
Silva Bay.
Here?
Here.
Oh, yeah, there's that sign. Okay, we just got sidetracked. But,
Here we're getting wet.
Oh, no. Need the top up.
Okay.
I want to take pictures, but top up.
Silva Bay Academy.
Established in 1972.
Somehow established in 1972.
But, yes. Ooh. Help.
Ow.
Trying to protect my laptop. Okay. Woo. All right.
Okay.
Silva Bay Academy. Looks like not the school. Looks like they're the Confederates or something.
Silva Bay Saints. I thought I was saying Fleur-de-Lis.
Oh, yeah.
1998 District 5 or District 1A champions. Something.
Okay.
It's like a baseball field.
Wait, it's Silva Bay
Silva Bay Saints.
Academy. Bay Springs. Okay. I always think it's very telling if the ones that have only white kids who show up on the front page, because they're not even trying.
I guess it could be a school day.
Oh, yeah.
Usually do these on Saturdays. Today's a Thursday.
Yeah. So I guess
that's a big part of the history of this state is they fought the notion of integration, right? That they wanted to maintain what they said was separate but equal. And when the Supreme Court finally forced integration, a lot of effort went into creating this system of private schools where to this day a lot of them are majority white.
Right.
And they've taken how much money and how much focus and emphasis and involvement of parents and sports and all that out of public schools.
Right.
And
Resources.
and put them into these private schools where obviously a lot of the white families in Bay Springs are going to be spending a lot of time at that little sports complex. All right, Bay Springs, knock me out. Alexander's. They kind of make it look like it is a department. Well, I guess it's a furniture store. It's also where all the cops park. There's the old.
Got an active little downtown, don't they?
Maybe.
Active-ish.
Yeah.
I mean, compared to a lot of them.
Right. I mean, painted.
Yeah, they put effort into it. I should look up, read about it. Yeah, and that's crazy that was his middle name. I'm curious about his family.
Robin McLaurin Williams. So just to get this right, just to put this to bed, Governor McLaurin was the first governor in the wake of the 1890 Constitution and the last governor of the state of Mississippi who was a veteran of the Civil War.
And I'll give you a little bit more on that. His father, Robert Fitzgerald Williams, was a senior executive in Ford's Lincoln Mercury division. His mother, Lori McLaurin, was a former model from Jackson, Mississippi, whose great-grandfather was Mississippi Senator and Governor Anselm J. McLaurin. Williams had two elder half-brothers and maternal half-brother McLaurin.
So you're talking about Rob Williams now. Mm-hmm. Look at this place. It's Alexander's.
My goodness.
I don't know if my camera can get that. Can you get a picture?
Wow. No, I'm going to have water on it.
I mean, it says Alexander's Furniture, and then they've got Alexander's Gifts.
It's like a old school department store.
That's what I'm saying. And then Alexander's Appliances down here.
And it's like, how do you keep this going?
Well, it's almost like it's separate little businesses.
Yeah.
Huh.
Let's see, Jasper County. The largest city is Bay Springs. What's its courthouse? Two county courts. One at the first county seat of Paulding and also one at Bay Springs. So we do need to figure out the county courthouse.
I think everybody who's watching at home just saw that we saw the sign for the courthouse and turned here.
What? Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
watching at home.
We're in the complex.
Oh.
They've got a whole thing going on over here.
It's kind of a
mod courthouse.
We have a Confederate statue here. That's a different kind of courthouse.
Wait a second.
Oh, there's some kind of thing. I'm sure that's.
That looks like the
World War.
World War I, World War II, Spanish-American War, Korean War, Vietnam.
Blue Star Memorial.
Civil
Highway.
War. There's one down. There's a small plaque behind those American flags there.
I approve of that.
I mean, that's.
What is it with this region over here?
Over here on
Now,
the right.
Paulding may have all the bad stuff. You never know. Here, let me zoom in. see if I can get the little. I like that the Civil War is hidden behind the planter.
You know, no, this might be. Well, that says missing the Civil War. I don't know if this is everybody's missing,
Or if that's all they're doing. Let's see if they stuck it behind it or something.
looks like jail back behind it.
Yeah. Ah,
Now they do have kind of.
they have grounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll figure out where to go from there. We're following our noses. Fine. We are going to Paulding, which is the other county seat of Jasper, and to see if there is a statue there. And I don't think I've ever in my life been to Paulding.
Paulding. Is it
Paulding.
like Spalding without the S?
Yeah, maybe. So I'm going to look up some more information on Paulding, Mississippi.
All right. And we'll talk about it when we get there.
Wow.
This is the old county seat settled after the War of 1812 until 1860. It was one of the chief towns in southeastern Mississippi, being known as the Queen City of the East. So this was, according to what we were just reading, the hopping metropolis of Paulding, named after a Revolutionary War hero, right?
Right, who helped out the man who was working with Benedict Arnold, anyway, in the British time.
Yeah, and so it was settled, I think they said around 1833 during Indian removal. And yes, this is the courthouse. Wow.
Wow, and this must be the tiniest town I've ever seen with a courthouse.
Well, it's unincorporated.
Right, it's the only one in the state that is not incorporated. Let's see what that is.
But it's the second county seat. So what happened was, and a couple of things that were interesting that they were talking about. One is that after the Civil War, it was decimated because it had been a center of planting. Right? They said there was a bustling downtown folk here.
It's going to make a lot of sense in November.
So it was they said metropolis. It was a...
Well, and here's the thing. It had all these rich cotton planters had settled in the area, and it said that this whole area was like, apparently where we are was ringed, you'd never know it, but was ringed with old, white mansions and such. Now, the Wikipedia entry I read said that most of them didn't own slaves, and they were mostly yeoman farmers, which I would have to fact check that before I would believe that. Now, that's kind of an old, white, big old house. That's kind of... Wow. I bet you that's one of the old ones.
And it's haunted too. The antebellum town is a bustling metropolis, as it's described, with shops up and down the main street and white painted mansions, right?
Right.
And down there, when we saw that, we actually saw one big white house. I don't know if we got that on camera or not, but it might have had 10 houses that we were seeing at least, and a courthouse. It was sort of a multi-purpose building, but a courthouse.
Tiny little courthouse.
All right, I thought we were headed home, but Donna wants to go to Heidelberg.
Yeah.
While we're here, so we're getting on East 528. We're going to check out a 500 road.
Dig deep. What was that part of your name?
So Heidelberg's motto, we just passed our sign there, was dig deep, live well.
Which I could adapt that as a mantra.
Which means there's some kind of oil town.
Well, that's what I wonder too.
Now what's that?
found a Confederate statue.
Johnny Reb at the library.
Holy shit. Well, we'll be going back out that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure the town's over here?
You know, well, actually, it jumped on me, so we kind of need to go back. We leave it down. Oh, this is, man, downtown. Wow, that's desolate. We managed to have some tiny little columns. I tell you, this southern states and their obsession with columns. Wow. I haven't found it much to read about Heidelberg, what it used to be like.
Snowball place.
I want to do a little bit more.
It's across the tracks. Multi-purpose.
And the police department's back there.
Out here. Bear that in mind, people of Heidelberg.
The multi-purpose Olden.
Olden. Well, it's Heidelberg, so that must be German. Or what would that be? Swiss German? Olden? Got to be Olden.
I understand you had to pay to tear things down, but I think I would, if I was right next to the city hall, right next to that dilapidated car wash, I'd try to figure out how to bring it down.
Take up
Just
a
get
fund.
some folks and some trucks on the weekend.
We're here building tear down day. Woohoo! That'd be kind of fun, actually.
I mean, it seems like.
Bobby, I did not say building blow up day. Listen carefully. Saul's Oil
Wells servicing? Oh, okay, I want to take pictures of all this. See? I found myself in Oil Town.
Video surveillance. Oh, look at that sign. See the old sign?
Oh, you have to get out for that one. See, all this would go with my oil, my drilling story.
So we found all these oil signs that you see. You may have already seen them, I guess, laying out together. And we finally found a Confederate statue. And it is in front of the library.
Mary Weems Parker Memorial Library. And yes, I will be looking up Ms. Mary Weems Parker. That is just, that's horrific.
Let's see what
Oh
this
my
one says.
God.
It says erected by the Board of Supervisors of Jasper County through the efforts of the Jasper County Chapter number 1221 of the UDC Mississippi Division, Heidelberg, Mississippi. Lest we forget. To the women of Jasper County, the record of whose sublime self-sacrifice and devotion to duty in the service of their country is the proud heritage of a loyal posterity. So I guess that might be her. It says Jasper County's tribute to her sons who fell in the war.
Well, I didn't say anything about the cause of the Constitution yet, so at least there's that.
Yeah, there's another side still.
What I gotta get is the barrel. Of course, our car is right in it.
To the noblemen who marched neath the flag of the stars and bars and were faithful to the end.
It's still not as bad as some of them. I mean, I'm not, saying that, but it is in front of the library. So they lose points.
This is Jasper County still. They didn't have a statue in front of either of their courthouses. They
Are
had
we
it-
recording? I didn't know what you were doing. All right, start over. I'm gonna get out of here before East Jasper Sheriff's Department comes after us for casing everything. Y'all gonna blow up our oil wells, aren't you?
We just have to race for the county line. Just a good old boy. Never mean
It'll be an adventure.
All right, this way.
Yeah.
Beats all you never saw.
And look,
Getting
they have an oil
trouble
well.
with the laws.
Heidelberg High School, and it's got an oil well.
Well, they weren't hiding them.
Huh?
They're not hiding it. Dig deep, live well. That's the name of it. That's the slogan for the city.
Well, you know, when we said that, dig deep, look, oh, well is in there. It's like, I don't know. That's crazy.
Making their way.
I'd like to have a picture of that sign, but it may be too dark to get up here. Well, this little town was just, you know, everything.
That's just a little bit more than a long
I'm surprised Heidelberg does not have a better
Wikipedia page.
yeah, considering, you know.
All right, back in Jackson for a long drive back from Meridian. So what did we learn?
We learned that there were fewer Confederate statues in the counties of Scott and Smith than I would have expected, and Jasper County.
Jasper County, yeah.
Till the end, but we'll come back to that.
So courthouses with no Confederate statues.
Right, in places where like Raleigh and where else? Bay Springs.
And then the lost town of,
Paulding.
what is it?
Paulding?
Paulding, yeah.
Yeah.
We learned that the railroads made some towns and ruined some others.
Right.
We learned that.
And we were kind of guessing that they you know, these huge railroad companies were, you know, demanding all these local subsidies, and if a town couldn't pay it, they went somewhere else. It sounds like what happened with Paulding.
Yeah, or just that you had to build your own station or
Yeah.
something, you know.
Right.
It's like building your own stadium.
Right. Yeah, we compared it to NFL stadiums and Walmarts.
And then, but the big find was in the little town of Heidelberg,
Yeah.
where we came across both
Just pay dirt for me.
big time oil and gas interests over
Drilling.
a long time. The town seems to have been founded to get the gas out of the ground.
And as you know, I have an obsession with the history of drilling in Mississippi because most people don't understand it.
Right.
So
And how much
stay tuned.
there has been and may still be to drill here.
Right.
Like the dormant volcano that we're driving on top of right
Yeah,
now,
right.
pretty close to. And then finally we found a Johnny Reb Confederate statue,
In Heidelberg, which
In
is
Heidelberg.
still in Jasper County.
but of all places in front of the Public library.
Oh,
We just kept heading east.
we just followed our nose. Right. And it was it ended up being super interesting.
So if you enjoyed it, please subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. And we hope to be back with you very soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.